Hello everyone, my name is Naomi. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, so of course, time for an update, a carnivore update. This is update number 8, I believe. Yeah, week number 8. I had to write it down. I have to keep track, otherwise I lose track of where I'm at. And today was the first day that I have forced myself to do everything, go out and about, and not touch a cough drop. So we are on track. I should be in ketosis probably mid to the end of this week because I am considering myself done with the cough drops. So, I mean, I think I'm doing very, very well. My throat does get extremely dry when I'm out and about doing stuff. my my experience with going into the office this last week was that I would get really dry and start coughing. But when you work in a warehouse, the air is kind of dirty and irritating. So I think the fact that I'm doing really good at home, not really coughing much, and I think I'm good. I am going to try no cough drops because I am really needing to get myself back into ketosis. The little bit of sugar from cough drops was too much. It was just too much. So I'm happy to be done with that, and hopefully soon I'll be done drinking warm tea. It's the warmth of the tea, I think, that is more soothing than anything. Although I will say the eucalyptus mint tea has been amazing. But so otherwise, like food-wise, my energy is amazing. My skin, this is what happens when I have any sugar in my diet. My skin starts to break out again. So we went backwards on the skin health, which is a little bit aggravating. But I picked up some more beef. I'm gonna hit the beef really hard this week. I picked up a lot of chicken too. Walmart had, you know those big 10-pound bags of chicken hindquarters? They had those on sale for $6.89, I want to say, which is an amazing price. That's 10 pounds of chicken. So I did pick up 4 of the markdown bags of chicken, and toss them in my freezer, which was amazing. Anytime when you're on carnivore, your food is very expensive. So anytime you can get some meat that is on sale or for cheaper, go for it. Just like go for it and do it. But like I said, now that I'm recovering, I've been recovering from this cold for a long time, which is kind of aggravating. But I think it's going well now. I think I'm finally almost done with it. There's just a little bit of a lingering cough left from whatever it was I had. And it was pretty brutal there. It was, I mean, Tuesday it'll be four weeks since I got sick, because I came down sick on a Tuesday, and this last Tuesday was 3 weeks. And now finally I think I'm about done with whatever this ick is. But like my diet is amazing. My diet is beef for the most part. Like I make a lot of cheeseburgers, or even just like plain burgers. I'm not really doing steak. It saves money to stick with like ground beef. Go to Costco. At Costco, the ground beef I think is like $4.65 a pound. So I like to get those big, huge packs that are like 7 pounds of ground beef at once. And that's what we had today. I went shopping. Today was like the busiest of days, which is why I'm actually quite late in making this video. So this morning, the first thing I did was went to Walmart, stocked up at Walmart, came home, unloaded the groceries, got everything put away. And then I have a friend who broke his hip, and I had visited him and brought him some cupcakes, and I had put them in my cake pan because I had no other way to transport them. So today I ran over to his house, check on him, and picked up my cake pan. And then I went and picked up picked up coffee and picked up my daughter. My daughter is like, she's really into coffee and coffee shops and stuff, which is amazing. So I swung by Kick Serve and got some tasty coffee for her, something she hadn't had before. And then picked her up, and we went to Davenport to go to Costco. Well, I get all the way to Costco and realize, hey, I forgot my membership card. It's in my other purse, because I have like 2 or 3 purses. So I had to go all the way back home. But before going home, first we went to Natural Grocers, picked up the few things that I needed there. And then we went to Books A Million, which is like right across the way. And I'll show you what I got at Books A Million because I'm pretty excited about this. This is pretty cute. So they have planners out for 2025, and I found this. It's got a raccoon on it, and it says, "Live like every day is trash day." I think this is like the cutest thing ever. I'm not much of a planner person, but I was like, you know what? I should have a planner and like write down my YouTube videos. Like, I should be more organized about things. I am not organized. I am a fly by the seat of your pants type of person, which, I mean, it's always worked for me. It's always worked out well. But I'm thinking, you know what? I could just like be more organized. It would be awesome. So I bought this little planner, and I think it's adorable. I love the raccoon. He's just too cute. But live like every day is trash day. Trash day is a happy day. And then I also picked up 2 really pretty books. In case you guys didn't know this, reading is my thing. Like, it's what I'm passionate about. I love books. I love books like so much. And they have these Jane Austen books that are so gorgeous. One of my favorite books is actually Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I have several favorites, but Pride and Prejudice will always be like up there. So this is Emma by Jane Austen, and then this is Sense and Sensibility. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go buy the one that matches, the Pride and Prejudice that matches. I don't need multiple copies of Pride and Prejudice. So if I do that, then I'll give away the one that I have. Or I'll have multiple copies. It is my favorite book. But they have these Jane Austen books that are just like really pretty. And I think there's like a couple others that have really pretty flowery covers too. I saw Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights down at the bottom of the shelf. So they do have some books by the Bronte sisters that are also really pretty like this. And those ones I also already have. But like, I love the books by the Bronte sisters. Wuthering Heights is another one that I always loved when I was growing up. And you really can't beat Jane Austen. Like, Jane Austen's the best with the books. And then I got myself a little flowery bookmark. That was fun. So after I left the Books A Million, came all the way back home, got my Costco membership, and then we went back to Costco and bought a bunch of stuff, came back home, cooked some cheeseburgers. My daughter had cheeseburgers here at home with us, and then I took her home. And then we had a tea party with her landlord, which was awesome because her landlord is, he's a friend of mine that I have been friends with since Abby was a baby. And he was one of my college professors when I got pregnant with my son. So like, he was friends with me my entire pregnancy with my son. And there was a few years where we kind of like lost touch, but we've managed to sort of stay in touch over the years. So him and his wife, they rent out the top floor of their house. And that is where my daughter is living. She is renting the apartment that is above my friend who is a college professor, which is great because he gives her a great deal on rent because of the fact that he knows her and he's been friends with me. And the amazing part is that he wasn't just my college professor. He ended up being her college professor when she went to college also. So he has now taught 2 generations of my family. But yeah, so we had a tea party with him and his wife, which was loads of fun. But I have totally gotten off track on the carnivore thing. So carnivore, not much to talk about going on. And like I said last week, I'm pretty sure that I kicked myself out of ketosis with my cough syrups and my cough drops, which is fine. I'm not wigging out about any of it. I'm like, I will just get back on track as soon as we get through this. The only problem is that because there is sugar in the cough drops and the cough syrups, I am fighting sugar cravings again, which I'll get through that. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. I'll get back on track, get through this, and get back into ketosis. My weight isn't going up. It's just not doing anything. I'm just like stagnating right now. But I'm not going to be hyper focused on the scale anyway. So we'll be fine. I'll just, eat my meat and butter and get back on track. So it's all good. So thank you for tuning in and listening to my ramblings about my day and my books and my carnivore. That is just, the carnivore part of my life is like really great. Like I feel amazing aside from, still coming off this cold, but even like the little bit of congestion that I deal with and a little bit of a cough, it's not slowing me down. I'm not tired. I don't feel like, I feel like my energy levels came back really quickly with this cold. And so while I had a little bit of, basically I had a head cold and I was really tired and like really sick for a few days. And then once the symptoms like let up just a little bit, I then developed a cough. And my energy levels returned like really quickly. And I credit the carnivore diet with that. I think that the reason that my energy bounced right back the way it did was because I'm on a carnivore diet. I was living on beef and beef broth. I made myself what I call carnivore soup, where I just took a beef roast, and like I had days where it was brisket, and I put it in bone broth, and I just, like, brisket is kind of tough. So what I did was I cooked it in my crock pot on